Now you're probably wondering why I'm reviewing a movie from the early '90s. Well, my last review, Gangster Squad. Ever since I saw that movie, I've been wanting to watch this movie. It's one of my favorites from childhood actually. And when you watch the movie, if you've actually seen Dick Tracy, you'll be like, you know what, this movie kind of very much seems like Dick Tracy in a way. In fact, it kind of follows the same parallel line. But I've already seen this many times in my years, and it's like I said, it's one of my favorite movies. But I thought since because of Gangster Squad, I thought I should review this for everybody, especially since now it's on glorious Blu-ray, and I got this for Christmas, and I thought why not just do a review of not only the movie itself but also the Blu-ray as well. So sit back and relax, and let's take a look at this classic movie, shall we?
Sooner or later you gonna be mine. Sooner or later you gonna be mine. Baby, it's time that you faced it. I always get
All right. Now, Dick Tracy is based on an old, very old comic strip from the 30s and 40s, I believe, about a detective who going after basically mobsters and solving crimes and everything. So it's done very colorfully and with a lot of color, and very up to date on police investigations and how they investigate crimes and solve them. There's been a lot of movie serials of it, and yeah, it's been pretty much in American history and popular culture and whatnot. But because of the success of like Superman and Batman, they decided to adapt it into a movie. So that's where we got this one, with starring Warren Beatty and Al Pacino and a bunch of names. I mean, a bunch of names are in this movie, and they play the characters very well. It was a very good story about Big Boy Caprice, the villain, creating a syndicate in the town, and Dick Tracy tries to stop it, and it's very good. A very good story, very much kind of. It's not very a complex story, but like simple enough to where kids can get in, parents can still enjoy it, and still kind of keeps into that tone of a comic book movie in a way, because if you look at it, when I was a kid, I didn't really see what its potential really was because I was a kid. It was a movie; it got me interested. When this movie was released on HD Net, the it was a good movie. It was still a good movie, but I got to understand it a bit more. And when I saw the movie, I have to say that it had some great cinematography, and yes, it does. It has a great cinematography. The camera angles are just so well done and everything. But it wasn't until this Blu-ray that I actually got to see what they were really doing with it. And if you watch the movie, if you actually take a look at images of the actual comics and comic strips, and then you watch this movie, you're like, wow, there's a lot more to this movie than you think, because every shot, every set piece, every costume, makeup, the colors, everything make this movie look like a live 2D comic strip. Everything, and it's perfect. I mean, even the okay, yes, it's matte paintings and maybe a little bit of a cheesy CG for all the to expand the set to make it look like a big city, but even that helped it make it look like a 2D 2D frame of a comic strip or comic book, and it was really really good. I respect this movie a whole lot for that now, and uh, everything was just perfect. Like as the sets were great, it made it perfectly feel like it was in the 30s and the 40s. And that same thing goes with the costumes and the makeup. I was really impressed by the makeup. I don't remember who did it, but it was very well and made everybody looks exactly like the comic strips. Again, 2D live 2D comic strip. Everything's perfect within this movie. Um, the There's actually also some songs. Madonna and also Manny Pinkerton, if I remember correctly, um, play. They actually sing in this movie, and all the songs are written by Stephen Sondheim, and they're all very well done. They're not like glamorous, but they again fit the time era and fit the way that they were filming this movie. The Yeah, Madonna was surprising. She was not that bad as an actress for this movie. The direction was good. Everything was just well done. Granted, like I said, it's kind of made simple for kids, but it's still enjoyable for adults. But yeah, I can't say enough of how much I really like this movie. The Let's see. I guess we talked enough about the movie. The movie I give, after all these years, I think I just give this movie a solid uh, 3.5 stars. You know, it's a really great movie, but because of all of them filming it like a 2D live animated, comic strip movie, I give it that half-point star. So 3.5 stars out of 5. Really good movie. I really recommend it. And now that's on Blu-ray, it is really good. It's like crisp, clear picture. I mean, really crisp picture. I mean, it looked like it was made yesterday. It's that good of a picture. The only problem many people have, including me, is that there's no bonus features. None. Sad, I know, but the the Blu-ray is still enjoyable. I mean, I've been watching it multiple times, especially now because of Gangster Squad. I've been watching it again. Yeah, I'm actually gonna watch this again after to edit this review and whatnot. So yeah, but I do recommend picking it up or renting it, just to watch it, or just for my sake, which is nostalgic sake. I love, like I said, I love this movie as a child, and I still do. And in fact, I respect it more now that I saw it on Blu-ray and see what they were doing filming this movie. So the Blu-ray, yes, even though yes, it doesn't have any bonus features, it's still worth the pick up. I mean, yeah, it's a good movie. So yeah. Here, I don't think I showed you the picture well enough. This is what it looks like. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this movie in, edit this video, hopefully post it soon afterwards. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Just one little note before I leave. For many of you people out there who too love this movie as much as I did, much like the movie The Rocketeer, which was made around the same time as this movie, they were released by, if I remember correctly, New Line Cinema. Oh no, Touchstone Pictures. If I remember correctly, I can't remember if Rocketeer was too, but both of them were also under Disney. And Disney, even though they were mild successes, Disney considered them a flop. And Rocketeer was supposed to have 2 more sequels afterwards, but because Disney considered the first one a flop, they couldn't make them. And same thing was with this movie. Disney thought that I'll just say the studios, because I can't remember exactly if it was Disney or not, but the studio considered Dick Tracy a flop too, and so we couldn't get any more movies out of it, and which surprised everybody. And afterwards, there was a lot of legal issues and whatnot. Warren Beatty now has, after so many legal battles, has the rights to the entire Dick Tracy legacy, including this movie, and is actually, if rumors are true, he's right now trying to make a sequel, and it's probably going to be set sometime within World War II. Because there was a novel written that was kind of a sequel to this movie, which was actually, if I remember correctly, was part of the comics where Dick Tracy served in World War II, and they're going to try and do the same thing there, because Warren Beatty's a bit older now, so so it would be nice to see something like that. I would like to see another sequel with or without Warren Beatty. And hey, because of Gangster Squad, I can see Josh Brolin as Dick Tracy. It's not that bad. It's not that hard of a fit. All right.